Charles Davis, as always. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This is Samuel. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Purdy now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Purdy. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, a 20-yard touchdown. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Ready? Go! 18 Cardinals.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Cut 19.
Off the play fake. Perry. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Off play action. Perry. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
19, 18. Hey, check that. Street. Buffalo 18. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready?
On 4th down, Perry. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 3. Third. Right there, go.
Looking to throw. Perry. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter.
Let's go now.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
19 tight. Go, Reed, go. Panther Street. 18, right here.
Operating from the gun. Perry. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Go!
2nd and 9. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
some of the most unselfish players on any football team? Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a second down and 4. He's going to try and do this himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. McCaffrey running up the middle, and he stopped immediately there. Stop made there by Julius Peppers. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. And it's a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
From the 17, here's second and 4.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. With Lion. Check, Bobcat.
Back to throw. Perry. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Hurt. Warrior 70. Check match.
From the gun on third down. Perry, he's got his target. That's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
79 Broncos.
Throwing on first down. Perry. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Hawk 70. Cup 19. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On first down, it's Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Back to the air on second down, Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
Here's Purdy now on third and goal. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And they will take over first and 10.
Ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey already? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Three. Third. Right there, go.
Operating from the gun. Perry. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind.
Touchdown 49ers! Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
70 Ranger. Go, Reed, go. Panther Street.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hurt. Go, trap. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Perry. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Perry. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 19 Lions.
Off the play fake. Perry on the move to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been excellent.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Let's go now.
Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check, hurt. Ready.
Looking to throw. Perry. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Okay, break.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10.
Check. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Throwing after the interception. Perry. And that's going to be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check smash. Hey, check that. Street. 79 Broncos.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Street. Get Panther. Trap 60. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perry. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. 70 Ranger.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Here we go.
And they line up now for what will likely be the
tight.
last play of the first half.
18, Pioneer. Go, Reed, go. Panther Street, Panther Street. No, no.
The final shot before break. Perry. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
On the double.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end.
And now here is another interception. That he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Dragon 60. Big Lion. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
Back to throw. Perry. And my goodness, another interception. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25.
Ready, break. Cowboy 80. Check, hurt. Check smash, check smash.
Throwing after the interception. Perry. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
60 Maverick. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Hey, check that. Warriors 70. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And now here is another interception. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
18, Rattler, 8. Ready.
To throw on second down. Perry. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Go, Riggs, go. Panther Street, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
On 1st and 10. Perry. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hustle, hustle.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go, Chap, go, Chap.
Looking to throw on second down. Perry. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Big Lion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Complete to Tony
Hawk
Gonzalez.
70, Hawk 70.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 type, 9 check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check, hurt, hurt.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go,
Under a
here we
minute
go.
to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. Hey, check that, street, street. 18, Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Play action. Now Purdy.
They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Hey, smash Bronco! Three.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 17 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
60 Bison. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Go, Reed. Go. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the set.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
19 Lions.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Aaron Donald getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Warriors 70. 18, Rattler, Big Lion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Perry. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Merton Hanks. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they'll run it here. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
Flushed out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got it. Ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Bronco 80. Check smash. Check smash. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Street.
To throw again. Perry. And this is caught. It's Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves,
Okay,
but they're
ready?
also looking forward now
Trap
because
50,
now
trap
these
50.
plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Hey, smash Bronco. Street. Street. Let go.
On 1st down, Perry eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Gets this one to Hill. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Panther Street. Hurt, hurt. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. Go, Champ. Go, Champ. Big Lion. Ready.
Back to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
19 target. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw on 2nd down. Perry. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mustang 19. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Street.
Operating from the gun. Perry.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here we go. Here we go. Warrior 70. Hey, smash Bronco. Street. Street. Hut, hut.
From the gun on 3rd down. Perry.
That is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
18, rattle it. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go, Rig, go. Check, go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking deep downfield. And now here's another interception. And the 49ers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
On the jump.
Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final act of the ball game.